Right then, hello and welcome back to Forza Motorsport 2. As you can see, we've jumped into our Nissan R390 and we're going to be heading back to the Amateur Cup races because we do have one more championship left to do before we complete this one, which is of course the 20th Century Supercar Invitational. As you can see, we're not the highest rated car. I have added a couple of upgrades just to make it a little bit more competitive, but we are actually going to be last when it concerns the rating system. So as you can see, the McLaren F1 GT is at 985, 966 for the Mercedes CLK GTR, and I'm only at 952. So yeah, you know, we might win the championship, or we might not. You know, it all depends. Anyway, Maple Valley for race number 1. Then you got Sebring, the short circuit. Mugello for 6 laps as well, the full circuit. And then good old Suzuka for 5 laps. So yeah, let us see if we can actually be competitive in our good old Nissan. Now, I was going to get the McLaren F1, but unfortunately, I need to be at driver level 44 to be able to buy the car. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to get that for a very long time. Oh, I'm at 952. Sorry, I thought I was 852, so I thought I was going to be last. But no, I'm starting 3rd behind Muller and Rossi, of course, in the McLaren F1 GT. 3, 2, 1, go! Not the greatest of starts. Car's a little bit slow on the takeoff. Doesn't handle none too well either. Oh, excuse me, Mercedes. And the AI again dabbing their brakes. Oh. Well, it looks bad, but I don't think that's done a lot of damage. It was just a tiny little tap. So I don't think that's going to do too much when it concerns the damage penalty at the end. Come on, Rossi, get out of the way. Don't dab your brakes in a stupid position. Ooh. Okay, that's one way to get past Rossi. And there we go. Well, it looks like the Mercedes is overtaken Rossi as well. I will admit, this car doesn't really sound very much like a supercar. It sounds a little bit... I don't know, it sounds a little bit rough, to be fair. You would think supercars, they would have, you know, the high RPM value, but... No, this thing revs to around about 7,000 RPM. Oh well. Not getting that much wheel spin either at the back. I am sort of feathering the throttle a little bit. You can see the rear end slides when I apply the throttle, but not that bad. I'm just taking it very cautiously. And the thing is as well, with the low revs of the engine, it gives you that auditory illusion, where the car seems like it's going slower than it actually is. I don't know if you've noticed this, but when you have any car really with, you know, a screeching engine that's got really high RPM, it has that illusion like the car is going faster. Best example of that is the old V10 engines that they used to use in Formula 1. If you watch old videos and you hear the cars screaming past, it looks like they're going a lot faster than the cars of today, when in fact they're not. But if the engine is, you know, low RPM, it just feels like you're going a hell of a lot slower than you actually are. Like this, it only feels like I'm going about 70, 80 mile an hour, and then you look at the speedometer and it's like, oh, I'm going 150. But besides that, this car isn't too bad, to be honest. Besides a little bit of understeer, which is probably because of the slight damage to the front. But then this thing doesn't really have that much in the way of aerodynamics. We're 0.1 of a second up on our previous lap time as well. This corner I absolutely detest. Because it is on a blind crest, it always gets the car incredibly loose. So if you're going through there at a, you know, a little bit too high rate of speed, you'll just literally take off, understeer, and go off into the wall. Similarly, when you go backwards around the track as well, you go to the left and you will just jump completely and go into the wall. And we're still up by 0.1 of a second. Muller is still in second place as well. Rossi is in third. And Evans currently in fourth. There you go, see, the car just doesn't want to turn if you go over there a little bit too quickly. Okie dokie, 2 laps to go. We're leading by 530 meters over Muller at the moment. What's a shame about this track and the camera angles during a replay is that little bump there where you actually get a lot of air, either going normal way or the reverse course, is that you don't have a really good camera angle at all. They go on board or this stupid rotating camera that sticks to the front. so you don't get to see the car actually taking off and getting some good air. So yeah, they did botch that camera a little bit. In fact, there's not really that many good cameras on most of the tracks on this game. That's why if you notice, most of the time I'm reusing camera angles that I've, you know, used for other series and this, that and the other. Because, yeah, there's just only a handful that look really good. And through here, this fast right-hander, I would have thought they would have had a static camera that would show the cars flying past. But no, you're on board going through there, which is annoying. Oh well, final lap. Ooh, just take a little bit of grass with me, it's fine. Now, another thing as well is that I haven't done any upgrades to the engine. So the engine is stock as it was when I won the car. The only thing that I have upgraded is the suspension and the brakes, a bit of weight reduction, racing clutch, and the anti-roll bars and a few other things that you get with the other mechanicals of the car, but nothing to do with the engine or adding horsepower, nothing like that. And there we go. Race 1, and we get a victory. And break it across the line. Nicely done. And again, my driver completely wrecks the rear and the front. But 1:29.0 was our fastest lap time to a 1:31.2 from Muller. Even Rossi was slower than Muller, that's a shock. 1700 for the damage, but we still get 34,000 credits, which is bloody marvellous. But we're still 180,000 away from level 36. Anyway, level 1 for the Nissan. So that is all well and good. I don't really have to read through all them because they're just, you know, the discounts that you get for the Nissan dealership and so on. Right, good old Sebring then for race 2. And this one, again, should be similarly easy. It all depends how well the top end speed is on this thing. But we shall see. And again, starting third. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, again, they're braking way too much for turn 1. I would like to get the Mercedes at some point and try and put the D2 logo, or make the D2 logo, I should say. I can't download it or anything. But yeah, see if I can make the good old D2 Mercedes that they used to use back in the Le Mans era. And of course a DTM as well, you had the D2 Mercedes. Pretty slow actually, only reaching a top speed of around about 163 mile an hour. The McLaren was actually pulling away hand over fist on the straight. Oh. Easy. Take the cones out as well, just because it's fun to do. Come on, turn. Yeah, the only way that we're going to be able to pass The McLaren and the Mercedes is literally in the turns, because this car doesn't have the best top end speed. And they're pulling away from us even on the twisty section, so... Oh my word, the car is not handling this very well at all. I think we gained a little bit of time. Lap time of 1:13.9 at the moment. I've made a few mistakes. Yeah, we are gaining just a little bit. Keep it in second gear. Avoid any wheel spin. I think the next lap we should be in touching distance with the drafting. Yeah, they're not pulling away as quickly as I thought. And the new fastest lap time, 1:09.997. Nope, mess that up. I can push this car harder than I usually could with a car of this nature, but the problem is the rear end does like to swap ends occasionally. And because of those mistakes, the McLaren is pulling away again. Nope, mess that up. Cut the corner a bit. Didn't really do much. I think I'm going to have to do that for the next couple of laps just to give myself a chance of catching the McLaren. Okay, 4 laps to go. See, it's a little bit cheating, but it's given us a chance to catch up a little bit. See, the McLaren is still pulling away, though, with Rossi. Three to go. Take the Mercedes on the inside. We just got to do the same for the McLaren. 2 to go. Yep, solid. Oh, don't crash into him. Oh, we got one more lap to do it. Can we? I hope so. Right, they always go wide, so I'll take the inside line. A little nudge. Thank you, Rossi. Not over yet, though. Go away, Rossi. You're not taking my victory away from me. Bugger off. Okay, that was a little bit touch and go. I definitely underestimated Rossi in the McLaren. I thought the Nissan would be, you know, equal if not better on power, but yeah, I needed to definitely cut the corner to catch up. Very touch and go, but a victory is a victory at the end of the day. Level 2, no, and that's it. I thought we were going to get to level 3, but nope. Okay, penultimate race. We go to Mugello. Suzuka, I think we should be okay because of the twistier nature. Sebring was more straights than anything. This one as well, I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. So as you can see, I've upgraded my car a little bit more. I have tried this race about 20 bajillion times, and I just could not catch up to Muller or Rossi at all. The car was understeering a hell of a lot, and I was just out of reach with the top end speed as well. So I've added a couple of horsepower upgrades and a front splitter as well to hopefully help with the car's handling. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Sounds a little bit beefier as well. And go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, I'm not understeering as much. Didn't add any rear downforce though, so the car will still be a little bit squirrely on the rear. But at least the handling should be better on the front. I'll take Muller on the inside, thank you very much. Hopefully get past Rossi as well. Should have changed my tyre pressures a little bit as well. That may have helped, but oh well, not that important. I think we're now about even when it comes to the top speed with Rossi. She's still pulling away a little bit. Yeah, that corner is going to be our best opportunity for overtaking, I think. They slow down way too much for that one. Oh, there's that stupid sticky grass again. The front downforce isn't helping that much. Oh, can we get the move done? Yeah, we certainly can. Okay, this is acceptable. 3 laps to go. Fast lap time at the moment, 1:48.9. Oh, no. Just touched the grass a little bit, the rear end trying to break away. Rossi is literally taste testing my exhaust pipe. Whoa. Very preemptive on the overcorrection. Okay, 2 laps to go. We're pulling away a little bit from Rossi. Not by much, he's still just there. Okay, coming up to the final lap. And this has gone a lot more smoothly than the last 20,000 attempts it's trying to do this race. being so careful with the throttle. What's really unfortunate as well is that one of the attempts of doing this race is that there was a massive battle between Rossi and Muller, and they were back and forth every single lap. And I was reeling them in, and then Rossi decided to get past and just pull away, finding this speed out of nowhere. But yeah, it was a good little battle, but oh well, there we go. Finally got it done. We'll just handbrake it across the line, as we usually do, and save the replay, please. And there we go. 36,000, of course, because of the upgrades to the car. So 107,000 remaining to reach level 36. Fantastic. Okie dokie, last race then. Good old Suzuka. So with any luck, we should have similar fortunes this time. Another thing I changed as well, I just changed the rim color of the rims just to make them black, because I think black rims look better on this car than the regular silver. 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, squeeze up the inside. Nope, not quite. Oh, excuse me, Muller. I don't think I'm going to be able to take the 130R at top speed, so I'm just going to brake and chicken out a little bit. Oh, and I've completely messed that up. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Oh well, 4 laps to go. Yeah, the downside of not having any downforce on the rear of the car is that it just slides constantly. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this car, I will say. The handling is unresponsive, the car breaks loose way too often. Need to short shift as well to avoid the wheel spin. Oh, excuse me. No damage, please. Oh, get off me, Rossi. Okay, and that is how you botch up 3 laps and clumsily take the lead. Ah, she blinked first. Okay, 2 laps to go. I will admit though, even though the car does have really low revs, like going under the bridge there, it sounded really beefy. Like this throaty, guttural growl from the engine. Okay, and the final lap. A lap time of 2 minutes and 8:53. No. Ah. It was going so well. We were on course for another fastest lap time as well. Ah, bloody hell. That was pretty cool. The cone actually overtook us that time. Yeah, I will be glad to see the back of this car. It's not very good. It's just a very clumsy car. It feels the way it looks. It's just bulky and big and heavy and, yeah, not very good. And there we go. The 20th Century Supercar Invitational is complete. Hooray! And there we go, 25G, all gold for the Amateur Cup. Fan-bloody-tastic. There we go, so no damage penalty either, 36,891. We only got 70,000 to go before we reach level 36. And level 4 reward as well. And there we go, that is the Amateur Cup division complete. So that is only the first two done. And we get the 1998 Toyota Vilside Supra Fortune 99. And 40,000 for winning the championship as well. And an extra 146,000 for completing the Amateur Cup. Sadly, that money doesn't go towards your driver rating. That would be really cool. But yes, look at this monstrosity. Kind of reminds me of The Car, or the Lincoln Continental from the movie The Car. But there you go. So yeah, that is the Amateur Cup and of course the Proving Grounds all complete. 10 events completed and 34 races completed. And we've only got the one more to do in the Manufacturer Club races, which we'll do next time. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I'll see you for the conclusion and completion of the Manufacturer Club division. So take care, stay safe, and bye for now.